Here are 5 ways you might be making your anxiety worse. Hi, my name is Sapan. I'm a strategic psychotherapist and clinical hypnotherapist, and I help people master their mind. So the first thing that you might be doing to make your anxiety worse is avoiding things that make you anxious. While it's normal to not want to do the things that make you feel bad, including the things that aren't ideal, avoidance tends to restrict and limit your life and make anxiety worse in the long run. It reinforces the belief that you're unable to cope with certain things and these situations are dangerous to you. But we have to remember that avoiding things actually makes it worse in the long run. Treating your anxiety like it's dangerous can actually backfire because it makes you anxious about being anxious, which makes you more anxious. If you react to anxiety symptoms with panic and fear and worry and dread, it anticipates the situations where anxiety might pop up. Add to your overall anxiety, then making it worse. We have to accept that anxiety is uncomfortable or annoying, but it's not dangerous. Anxiety is not dangerous. And that's how we drastically reduce its impact. Number 3 is doing everything that you can not to feel anxious. Jumping and immediately running to all these coping mechanisms to make you feel good at the same time is really bad because it's too much, too fast. It can actually backfire and go the other way. Coping skills are great, mechanisms are great, and they can be incredibly helpful when reducing like a panic attack or an anxiety attack. But using all these skills at once can really make it chaotic and unmanageable. Sometimes the best thing that we can do is just sit with the feelings, sit with the discomfort, and it'll drastically improve and decrease with realizing that you can cope with your ability to be vulnerable with it. Number 4 is safety behaviors. I know coping skills are great to aim to manage your anxiety and safety behaviors, but we don't want to be working at 100 miles per hour all the time. It creates hypervigilance. It's really, really unhealthy in the long run. It creates an excessive amount of cortisol. It's very bad for you. So you don't want to avoid it, but also you don't want to completely eradicate it and send your mind into hyper overdrive. That's something that we don't want to do. It can be counterproductive with that. And number 5, relying on substances. I understand that everyone has medication. I'm actually not talking about medication here. I'm talking about vitamins or avoidance techniques or escapism techniques or ways to avoid certain situations. And if you're not familiar with the coping mechanisms, go look them up. We don't want to do that because if you rely on these, it can work the other way and then we're going to have another problem and issue. I want you to remember that you're not alone. Anxiety is not a life sentence and it's incredibly common and there's nothing to be ashamed of. We want to do counterproductive things to make it better and also increase your ability to deal with certain uncomfortable situations. And we want to stay aware with our emotions, but also not putting our emotions in the front seat. We want to put them in the back seat. So these are some ways that can make your anxiety worse. And if you're someone who does struggle with anxiety and you're wanting to learn more helpful ways and mechanisms to help you deal with them, message me now and I'll speak to you soon.